All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. North Georgia's only live online morning show. Trying to find some news here in Georgia. All right, like we were saying before we went to break, okay, so I know impeachment. I always got to clear that up. Those are the ways to get in touch with us. Impeachment's very important, but we're talking about Georgia right now. And the reason is Georgia's on the national stage once again, and we have a couple things happening. We have some very big congressional races I'm going to go over. We have two Senate races I'm going to go over. We have, and I'm going to give you some predictions. You want to listen to this. We have the debate tonight that we've already let you know, okay? We already let you know, number 8, okay? They will be on the stage, all right? And we told you, we've talked about that who will be missing, okay? Who will be missing? And number 23, and I think this is fitting because Deval Patrick is on Obama's left, my right, whatever. We all know Obama, so the other guy. And he's getting a tour of the possibly future Oval Office that he wants to occupy. We talked about why he's missing. Now we have the boy who would be king, surging in Iowa, number 5, Pete Buttigieg. Now, why is Buttigieg? That's where we left. Why is he surging in Iowa? Okay. He's surging in Iowa for what reason? He's spending his money. Now, the gay brigade, I don't say that jokingly, is the LGBTQF. I added the F. I always think there should be flamers. You have flamers, okay? That's my little addition. But the LGBTQ whatever F community has sent this guy. This guy is getting $10 from him. This guy's getting $2,500. This guy is getting an enormous amount. There are CEOs, okay? There are CEOs in corporations that are LGBTQ community CEOs. They're sending money to this guy. This guy is getting an enormous amount of queer money from Apple and Google. Gay, LGBTQ. Q is queer, right? I mean, you can get mad all day long. I don't care. He's getting an enormous amount of lesbian, gay, LGBT, trans, LGBTQ, queer, whatever, from corporations. This guy is raking in the money from the gay brigade across this country. There's a reason why national polling he's down, because nationally America, we'll call it, not ready for a gay mayor. And keep your eyes off him, guys. He's married. Don't be looking at him. I know you think he's cute out there, but he's a married man. You stay away from him. Moving right along, he has a lot of money. He knows he has to launch in Iowa. So he spent the money there. He is recently rising in the polls in New Hampshire. He's spending the money there. Went to Morehouse College yesterday, or day before yesterday, to speak to young black Americans. He's trying to break through the boy that would be king in the black community. I wonder if he would make, for Barack Obama and Deval Patrick, I wonder if he would make a good vice presidential candidate. I wonder. We'll see. Anyhow, so they're going to be in Atlanta tonight. I tell you, Deval Patrick is not on the stage, but I ask you nicely, I say nicely, don't discount the guy. Now, let's go into this. Senators, okay? Well, Senator Perdue will obviously win re-election. Obviously. That's my thought. David Perdue does not have a challenge. Now, let's look at Georgia when we talk about senators, because we don't have this really big margin, okay? Governor Brian Kemp, Johnny Isakson, and let's go there, and let's put this in a box, because this is more important than the impeachment trial right now, America. So number 44, there is Governor Brian Kemp, all right? And he has the task of appointing a senator for the state of Georgia. Johnny Isakson there, right there, is retiring. December 31st, he's hanging up his hat. He's going to settle in. Johnny and I are this far apart on politics, okay? We're like this on me wishing him well. And I hope if he can't recover from his health issues, that, you know, he lives a long life and having to endure what he's going through. But here, I got to be, here, you know what? It's just, I got to be honest. Isakson and myself are this far apart on politics. Now, he is retiring, and the state of Georgia out here, we'll tell you if you're watching California, we are expecting this governor to appoint a conservative, okay, conservative senator. This is the guy who's going to drive his truck around and round up the illegals himself and haul them down to Texas. Drop them off, throw them across the wall. This is the guy that, you know, got a shotgun ready to go. Now, Governor Kemp, we like him. But he told us he was a conservative when he ran. So we're all watching this pick he has coming up as senator. Now, the other thing about the pick is, I'm going to leave it at this, okay? I've watched Congressman Doug Collins, and I'm going to use, I didn't have his picture, but I'm going to use him as an example. Congressman Doug Collins has positioned himself to showing his position is, he applied for the job. He has, you know, went to the football game and said to the governor, hey, I'd like to have the job. He's given every indication he wants to be the next senator of Georgia. So if not picked, will Doug Collins still run for Senate in Georgia? Will he? Because my understanding is the person that has to run, because it's going to be a brief time, you have to run for this. This seat is up. My understanding it's going to be, what do they call it, a jungle primary. That Isakson's seat will not be a political party defined election. It will not go into a Democrat primary, a Republican primary, and then the winners face off in 2020. So let me ask this question. There's 500. Here's the second step of this that you have to pay attention to. We're just saying off the top of our heads, there's 500 applicants. 500 applicants. Okay? The window is closed. Can't take any more receipts. The betting window is closed. So who he will pick is an interesting pick. But what's more interesting is who will run. Now, my prediction is, and I could be wrong, my prediction is that if Kemp does not make the pick that can also be the front runner in raising money, Kemp could risk, although Trump could win, Kemp could risk losing that Senate seat to the Democrats. Why? Because what happens at the ballot box in a jungle primary, you tell me if I'm wrong. This is what I'm thinking. I don't think we've got primary. I don't think we're going to have a Democrat. I don't think so. I could be wrong. Please look it up. I'll be glad to say I'm wrong if I am. So who's going to run for the seat is my question. Who will run? I think if Doug Collins is not picked by the governor, I think Doug Collins will announce his candidacy for Senate in the state of Georgia in a fair and free election. Watch it. But it's time for Brian Kemp, the governor of Georgia, all due respect, Mr. Governor, it's time for you to tell the people of Georgia who we will have as our next senator appointed by you, our governor, that had campaigned as a conservative. And we're going to come back, short break, I promise. I want to get that. Short break. We're going to come back and we're going to talk about our hashtag flip the 6th, save the 7th. Take us to break.